So I've got my stepper indexer working. It's based on a harmonic drive, 100-to-1 gear ratio, and there's a NEMA 34 motor there on the back. So the harmonic drive is actually a wave strain gear mechanism, and gives you a zero backlash. It's really a nice way to do this kind of thing. The machine is controlled by a Arduino, and I'm running Rod W's code, which I've modified a bit. He got up to revision 10, I think. This is based on his revision 5, and I've added the Excel stepper library to smooth the motion out. I'm quite confident that he improved the motion later in the code, but it got complicated enough that I couldn't really follow it. I'm not much of a programmer. So the basic idea of this is that you can rotate that collet around a circle, right? And you can set it to any arbitrary number of divisions, similar to what a dividing head would have been done on a manual mill. So here we set the number of divisions. Let's say we want to do 12 divisions, and it tells us that's 30 degrees per division, and there you go. You can also set the angle if you want to choose an angle. So let's say we wanted to do 45 degrees. We would be able to do that as well. And there's also a jog function, so we can set a smaller angle, half a degree by default, but let's say we want to do 2 degrees, and at that point you can also do continuous motion, but you'll hear a clunk because I wasn't able to get the Excel stepper to operate appropriately for this. I think the code is based on interrupts, and Excel stepper doesn't really work with interrupts. So I need to learn a little bit more about that. But in any case, continuous motion is not that important for this function. So, but the basic idea of this is I could use this to index to cut gears. You can see a gear there on the back that I made kind of by eye with a piece of paper stuck to a piece of plywood, and the paper had 27 divisions around the circle, and I just indexed it to a pointer. In the back is a big piece of aluminum that's the beginning of the framework that'll hold this thing onto the CNC machine. But this is about as far as I've gotten so far.